I can interpret products in multiplication. Well, multiplication is an operation usually shown by an x, and the x basically means groups of. What I mean by shown by an x, similar to addition or subtraction, you have those symbols, a plus sign and a minus sign. Well, in multiplication, we use an x. Here's an example of multiplication using rows. We have 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's exactly 7 in each row. So what that is 5 rows of 7, or 5 groups of 7. In multiplication, we interpret that as 5 times 7. Those are called factors. Now to figure that out, you just simply count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So 5 times 7 equals 35, which is what we call a product. Another way to look at the same thing is just groups. Very straightforward. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. And in each one of these is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 5 groups of 7, which is again 5 times 7. And those are our factors, and that's going to equal our product of 35. Multiplication is just an easier way than sitting here and counting these all up. I can sit here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But multiplication is really just kind of that skip counting at 7, 14, 21, 28, and then 35. It's a quick way to get to that. An array kind of looks like a rectangle. And in an array, I have just 5 down and 7 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what it is, it's 5 rows this way, and 7 are in each row. Or you could say 5 groups of 7. Or you could say 5 times 7. Again, these are our factors. It tells us the product is 35. So there are 35 squares here. And at this point, you really shouldn't have to count it because, you know, if there's 5 down and 7 across and it's a rectangle, we have 35 squares. The fourth way to look at multiplication is area of a rectangle. Just like we kind of talked about arrays, this is similar, but notice I have no lines drawn. I'm just telling you this is a rectangle. It's 5 inches down, 7 inches across, which is basically 5 inches or 5 rows of 7 inches. But it's not really 7 inches. Each one of these is kind of what we call a square inch. It's 1 inch here, 1 inch here, and it forms a square. So the unit is actually called square inches. And that's because it's not a straight line. Inches are measured a straight line. A square inch is measured in squares that are an inch on every side. So this would be 5 inches down, 7 inches across, or 5 rows of 7 square inches. 5 groups of 7. 5 times 7. Again, these are our factors. Equals 35, our product. So in this case, it would end up being 35 square inches would be called the area of that rectangle. I can interpret products in multiplication. So what I want you to do is to go and solve 3 times 4 by drawing groups, rows, an array, and a rectangle. So you'll do all 4 of those things we just did with 5 times 7 with a new set of factors, 3 times 4. Don't forget to label the factors and the product.